Welcome back, WNST, Towson, Baltimore, and Baltimore Positive. We have talked a lot about sports and about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Ravens and Lamar. This segment's going to be one of my favorites of the week because we get to talk about ice cream. And you guys see that I am surrounded usually by the empty boxes of the peanut butter cup. Empty in my belly. Let's see, we got the Wake and Bake. Empty in my belly, but every week when I get together with the Taharka guys, and we usually schedule these things in the morning, I get to have pistachio, chock full of ground roasted pistachios. This is my wife's second favorite, so when I eat this one, it's less for her. We welcome in Detric McCoy. He is sales and marketing, which means he gets to drive the pink truck around and deliver ice cream to people like me. And I'm going to get my first bite of ice cream and let you do the talking. Welcome in, man. A pleasure to have you aboard. I love having you guys on because it means it's ice cream time for me. It's like an ice cream social.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Well, I see crust behind you. Tell me about the crust because I know you have different things and new things above and beyond pistachio.
All right. So right now we're doing a collab with Crust by Mac. So basically, she makes the crust, and we made the pumpkin ice cream, and we combined it. And 30% of the profits go to Black Girls Vote. And I'm sorry, I can't remember the other organization, but it is on our website.
I subscribe. We did a segment on Black Girls Vote about a year ago, and I subscribed. So I get their mail, everything, So I'm a supporter as well. Look, anything that brings ice cream and people together this time of year. But you said the key word there. You said the word pumpkin. So if I'm going to sit here and eat the ice cream, I can't talk and eat at the same time because obviously I make a mess. But my wife and I went for a walk. We live at the harbor. And we went down to Cross Street, and hello to Arsh and all my friends down there. And we were scouting out some dinner down by the Rofo chicken stand, and we went up. And I took a picture of this because, I have my freezer is always full of your ice cream. And this is literally the sign in the freezer down on Cross Street. And we were just like, my wife saw black cherry ice cream with chocolate and cherry chunks. I didn't even know this existed. Like, is this some underground thing that you need to go to Cross Street to get, or can I not get this from my own freezer?
Yeah, that's only a flavor that we have for the scoop shops. That's not a paint flavor as of now. But that flavor is really, really good. I love that flavor.
So I got to go back down there to get it? I can't get it and bring it home?
They should be able to scoop paint to bring home.
I thought I had some pull around there. Jazzman's Blues. Okay. See what I want. See this. You're familiar with the old sticker here? You stick this on. Yeah. I want one of these Jazzman Blues. I didn't even know about Jazzman Blues. Hold on here. I'm gonna read this. It's got my favorite word in it. Anybody that knows me knows. Anybody that's ever worked with me, worked for me, knows that I love blueberries. I have blueberries every day of my life. I eat blueberries for breakfast every morning. My wife has wild Maine blueberries. Blueberry ice cream with a hint of jasmine. How have I not had that flavor?
Yeah, that's one of our good sellers too.
Well, I also see it because it's seasonal, and everybody knows eggnog's my thing, and that's around the corner. But I have not had the pumpkin cheesecake yet. So I'm here, pumpkin cheesecake ice cream with graham cracker pieces. Are those the same graham cracker pieces you use in a honey graham?
Oh, no. The honey graham actually has a honey graham swirl, and the pumpkin actually has more of a traditional graham cracker and not a swirl, so like an actual graham cracker pieces.
I love the honey graham. And every segment I talk about that's why I brought the pistachio out this week, because I'm like, all right, pistachio is my number 2 right now. I mean, and they sort of vary a little bit, but I'm eating this one now. But these seasonals, this is important. Do you know how much I love pumpkin? Especially this time of year. You know what I mean? It's my birthday this week. I need some pumpkin cheesecake, and I need some of that pumpkin pie behind you. And do you still have any of the peach left? Because I saw you promote. I want to pull the website up here for everybody. By the way, Detric McCoy's here. He's from Taharka Brothers. You guys see me. I'm always pimping Taharka Brothers. I'm usually showing what and I say this every week, and I mean it. I eat more vanilla bean ice cream than anybody. So one of my buddies, John Keller, was dogging vanilla bean ice cream over the summer, and I'm like, it's just because you haven't had Taharka Brothers, but he's like, who would get vanilla bean when you could get honey graham or key lime or whatever? And I'm like, vanilla's really, really good. Vanilla's underrated. So I'm just going to say that as I sit here and talk about peaches and biscuits and pumpkin and crust by Mac and all that. But I'm on your website now. Give everybody like a sense of how easy it is that if they want to get a couple pints of this delivered, that you guys do such a thing, and that you're like a legit Baltimore company.
Yeah, so I know first you asked about the peaches. We kind of released that a little bit late, but that's available at all of the shops.
I need it available in my living room, man. I got football to watch this weekend. Come on.
Gotcha. We do have flavors on our home delivery page that we don't have at other places.
Now,
The
hold
same
on.
thing.
What are they? I need to know. So you put your address in, right? This is
Yeah.
very. I'm telling you, I've got 20 friends that have had ice. Bill Cole, all my pals have had ice cream delivered, and they told me how easy it is. I mean, I got some pull in your place. I mean, Steve throws me in the freezer, likes to watch my glasses get fogged up, likes to watch me run out and run around and scream just to bring home a pint of honey graham, and he doesn't even give me the pumpkin. So I got to figure out how to get this delivered. So you guys set me up. So you literally can pick your pints, right?
Yeah. You just click that order now button, and then these are all the paints that we have that they can choose from. Some of the specials aren't on there, like the pumpkin latte.
What?
Yeah.
No, hold on. 2 weeks ago, I think Vinny told me about the pumpkin latte, and I didn't see that at the scoop shop even. I saw the pumpkin cheesecake, and I'm like, this pumpkin latte, somebody told me about it, but I haven't seen it yet. So
Yeah,
I'm looking
that
for.
was a home delivery exclusive.
I live at home, and I know you, and you deliver. So I want it exclusively delivered. I eat the caramel crunch. You guys call the caramel crunch honeycomb toffee. I
Yep.
don't know what it is, but it's so good. And the chocolate around it and the way, I love that. I had chocolate love last night. Last night I did chocolate love on the bottom and I did coffee Oreo on the top.
That's actually my combination right there.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
My combination usually is honey, graham, and vanilla. I've really liked the peanut butter cup a lot lately. But you guys got to get me some of these seasonals, man. I got to get the blueberry, the jazzmans. I got it. Absolutely. When my wife saw the black cherry, she's like, take a picture of that right now. Take a picture of that right now. When you're in there eating ice cream in the morning, talking to those guys, make sure that they know that black cherry chocolate's her favorite thing in the whole world.
Yeah, that was one of my top favorites too.
Detric, we walked, I'm telling you, 10 miles in Cologne, in Germany. A man saved my wife's life. It's a long story. Google it, with a bone marrow transplant. But my wife loves Black Forest cake, and we walked all around Germany, which is basically black cherries and chocolate, so like it's her favorite thing in the whole world. So I'm really looking forward to tasting that and eating that maybe next week. Maybe for my birthday, I can get some pumpkin around here. What do you think?
Yeah, pumpkin would be good for the birthday.
Hold on. Pumpkin latte, pumpkin cheesecake, and then you do the pumpkin crust, correct?
Yep, pumpkin crust by Mac.
So there's 3 pumpkins. There's a blueberry with jasmine, the jazzman's blue. Then there's the black cherry chocolate.
Yep.
Is there anything else you guys are like not telling me about that I need to know about? Is there some special door I need to click on the delivery here, or some other? I mean, peaches and cream. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
My
the
wife's
peaches
coming in
and
here now.
biscuits.
My wife is going to come in here, and she. Hold on. I'll let her talk to you. Hold on. This is Detric. Tell her about the black cherry.
Black cherry, yeah. Tell me about that.
So that flavor is pretty much cherry ice cream with the chocolate chips and huge cherry chunks.
When is that coming out? Or is it out
It should be at the shops now.
at the shops now?
Yep.
I'll look for it. I love chocolates and cherry.
Yeah, that's definitely a great combination.
And pistachio.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
So here's what we're going to do, dude. I'm going to make my wife a part of the segment every week because she gets to take the ice cream back before. Because if I do the segment too long, it melts, right? I
Right.
mean, seriously, that's like a big problem in your industry, right? People like it melting, right? Literally on you.
Yeah, and just to speak on that a bit, a lot of companies our size, they deliver and they don't have freezer trucks like us. So what happens is their ice cream end up melting, and then when they put it on the shelves, it refreezes, and that's why some other brands may have a lot of frost in it. Ours tend not to have frost because we have a freezer truck that gets below -20 when we make our deliveries.
Is he going to make me walk into the freezer truck next to get the blueberry or no?
He may.
I think it's part of torturing me. I didn't realize my wife wasn't on the camera when she came in, but she was waving and to everybody out there. People like seeing my wife eat ice cream. And it's great because she put it back in the freezer, so it'll be there later. I am encouraging everyone to go out to TaharkaBrothers.com. I'm going to share the website again because I put my spoon away and I'm trying to be good about all this. Detric McCoy's here. He does sales and marketing, but more than that, like you learned how to make ice cream, and there's a real story about your company. I mean, literally, it's on the back of every box about social change and your causes and all the things you guys get involved in. But more than that, all of you, as I've learned, know how to make ice cream. You have a pretty good time around there making this ice cream and delivering it and scooping it out and bringing the truck to people.
Yep, definitely. I think I started out packing pints um, in the summer in between going back and forth to college. And ever since then, I kind of been trying to take the next step up.
Packing pints. So you walk in, you get a gig at an ice cream factory, right? Like, so your first thing you're thinking is, do I get to eat the Oreo, right?
Yeah.
What's the art form in making ice cream? Because I always tell a story about how I made it with my Uncle Claude. And I actually found a picture of my Uncle Claude a week ago going through some old pictures. We used to make peach ice cream in a churn, with the salt and, big, simple churn. We'd make one sort of thing of it, sort of the old school, big old things that you always see, old fashioned style peach ice cream. That's the only ice cream I ever knew to make other than like watching it on the Food Network where they put it in the machine that looks a little similar to what you guys do, but it's not as easy as just dumping it in there. You know how I know that? Because I watch a lot of Food Network and I see the chefs flop when they try to make it the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the shows that you're bringing to my mind is Chopped, and one thing about making ice cream is, besides all the recipe and stuff like that, I would say the most important part is the care that the person has to have. You kind of have to have like a good. It's not like flipping a burger. It's like it's a gotta have good timing, and you gotta just have good care, especially when you have flavors with variegates in it. You want to make sure each paint got a good swirl and things of that matter. So I would say the most important thing about making ice cream, other than, ratios in your recipe, would probably be, you have to have the care and the appreciation for what you're making.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, I see the pink truck, and I'm pulling that up online as well. You can buy it all over the place. My pal Bill Cole had it delivered up in Harford County and then found out he could get it down the street. And now he's got all pints of it, and he's waiting for special flavors. The scoop shops that we've talked about where the specialty flavors are, including in my neighborhood down at Cross Street that we talked about so much that I tripped upon. And, I held it out for the camera, but I literally – I took this picture before my wife even ran in here and took it over. Like we had a whole picture of Black Cherry Chunk and the Jazzman's Blues and the pumpkin cheesecake and the stuff that right now I've got the taste. I've got, this is the problem with when you talk about the distribution. You put so many pistachios into the mix that I get them. They're in my throat, and I got to wash them out. I think that's the first thing you realize when you eat your pistachios. It's got like a lot of pistachios in it. So it kind of reminds me of sitting at the ballpark and, shelling them, watching a ball game or whatnot. Detric is here. Clicking online and ordering home, that's the easiest way if it's not around you or if you just want to get it the most easy and also get the flavors you want. Because, sometimes I go to my downtown location. They have the vanilla or the chocolate, but they run out of the honey graham or they're out of the key lime, and that's a little bit of a bummer when you stop by Eddie's and they don't have they don't have your flavor.
Yeah, we definitely got that complaint a lot.
Well, it's good. People hoard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I see if I go in and I see 2 or 3 honey grams, I'm probably taking them all because I'm worried a week or two from now, especially like seasonals, right? Like I have, and Steve will tell you this, I have 1 pint of eggnog still left in the back of my freezer that he gave me in maybe like April or May, beginning of the pandemic. And it's my birthday this week, so I have eggnog. And I know you guys, when will you go do the eggnog? Do you wait till like early November? When does that happen? When can I be there to witness the eggnog being made?
Usually around the end of November, mid-November.
Okay. Well, I make sure that day you get it on the calendar for me so I can come over there. I'd love to sample that. I mean, we'll make that a big production. The day you're making eggnog ice cream is a day that I need to celebrate. All right?
Yeah, definitely. And we also have customers who call to like Eddie's and they ask for when we restock. And then when we do, they get there and they tend to take a lot off the shelves. So that's a lot of reason why, people get disappointed when they go and our top flavors are gone. But home delivery is definitely the best option for that, best solution for that problem. You get to pick 8 different flavors, get to pick your date, and
you pick your date. Right. So I can tell you I need it for the weekend for the football game. That's the way to go. This is what we need to do. We need to get the home delivery right. So I got that up, a home delivery. I'm going to pull it up for everybody to take a look here for our friends at Taharka. Detric McCoy is the sales and marketing manager who knows how to make ice cream. They will deliver it to you. My wife's already come in here and taken my pistachio out. She's probably in there eating the key lime right now. You can order online. Step 1, you click. Step 2, you click. Step 3, the ice cream comes. Pretty simple game. I have it around me all the time, and I eat it. People ask me, it really is that good. Our friends at Taharka, big appreciation for Detric stopping by. I am Nestor. You can find me, Nasty, at WNST.net, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, eating ice cream after dark, usually, and sharing it. Wait till that blueberry and that pumpkin cheesecake gets down here. We are WNST.net, AM 1570, Towson, Baltimore. We never stop talking social change, ice cream, local stuff, and delicious Taharka Brothers ice cream.